We're underway in Frisco, and the Legends with the opening possession. They immediately feed Warney, but it goes through his hands. So it's a bit of a different look. This is the first time this year that Matt Brazy, the third-year head coach of the Vipers, has had these 5 guys in the starting lineup. And as you know, Fish, in the G League, roster turnover is just a part of the game as Hartenstein goes backdoor to Markel Brown.
Yeah, that's a designed play. They were going to come out with that. The Vipers were to start this thing almost surely. And you see some of the all-around skill of Hartenstein there. A guy who's got center size, but in this Vipers program, they list him, and I think he's about 7'1", list him as a forward.
Scoreboard this quarter brought to you by In Touch Credit Union. The 3 guys on the bench, DePaula, Hardy, and Walker, are not necessarily fixtures in the Vipers rotation. Walker gets the most minutes of them all. Ashley with the 3. He was just 2 of 12 shooting last night. He hits his first shot tonight in the Legends with an early 1-point lead.
Yeah, the numbers don't really tell you what Ashley contributes here, and he is on a hot streak of contributing at a high level, no matter what the numbers, especially the shooting numbers, say.
Markel Brown to the hoop, can't finish. Ashley leading the break. Motley with the extra pass, and Warney finishes off the window.
That's the best 1-2 interior punch in developmental basketball.
Those 2 guys, double-double machines, Warney and Motley. 2 of the best rebounders in the league, 2 of the best scoring bigs in the league. Sloan tries his first 3 tonight, and he picks up where he left off. Donald Sloan was 9 of 10 from the perimeter last night. He's 1 of 1 early on, and the Legends have scored 8 straight.
Call my agent.
Craig Victor tries to match, and he does. Victor's averaging just 7 minutes a game. He'll almost assuredly get more than that tonight with the Vipers playing with just 8 men. Hitting the deck, that's Shane Richards who comes away with the steal.
Well, that's defensive smarts by the Vipers. They've seen film.
And Richards hits the 3, and he can gun it from deep.
Of the way that Motley has developed as a perimeter player. So he puts the ball on the floor, and here come 2 defenders. Really sharp.
Baldwin finds an open Sloan. Bingo! Donald Sloan with 2 early 3s.
Yeah, this is just the 5th quarter from last night for Sloan.
You know, you saw that pregame interview when I made the comment, see if he can match his performance last night. He was kind of shaking his head. Well, he's off to a good start, not even 3 minutes in.
Well, and in our conversation with Coach Bob McKinnon, they're not requiring him to make 9 3-pointers again. That's not really the job here. If you're a Mavericks fan, you'll recognize a lot of what the Legends do. And by the way, this is a basketball doubleheader tonight. We're on Fox Sports Southwest Plus, and then the Mavericks at Portland. So I was talking with Jonathan Motley, and I said, what are you doing tonight? And he said, I'm going to go home, downtown, uptown, get myself a Gatorade and watch Mavericks at Portland, same as the rest of us.
Well, I wonder if Wade Baldwin's doing the same, because while Motley is a 2-way player with the Legends and the Mavericks, Baldwin's a 2-way player with the Legends and the Portland Trailblazers.
Well, and I'm going to owe a Baldwin-related apology, because I went up to Bob McKinnon before the game. I said, so Baldwin's got that tape on his hand tonight. He said, he's had it on his hand all year, Fisher.
Warney hooks it home, and the Legends lead by 5.
Hand surgery for Baldwin, one of the reasons that he's in the G League and on assignment here from Portland.
Here's Markel Brown playing in his 2nd game with the Vipers, and he finger rolls it home. Brown was recently signed by the Rockets to a 2-way deal. Warney from Motley, and it's knocked away. He'll stay with the Legends.
And look how that defense, they come to Motley now. They're not going to allow him wide open 23-footers or wide open 13-footers, as was the case last night in that blowout victory for Texas.
Kevin Hardy enters the game for the first time, and Baldwin throws it away. Turnover gives it back to the Vipers. Now, the Vipers roster tonight isn't necessarily the most accurate reflection of their best, but it is worth noting that these are the 2 best offensive teams in the league, not just in points per game, but in offensive rating, which neutralizes pace vision. It measures how many points a team scores per 100 possessions. So in a 48-minute game, Team A might have more possessions than Team B based on the way they play. Offensive rating tries to equalize that. That was Hartenstein tying it up with a three. Sloan again, in and out. And there's a steal in the backcourt. Warney to Motley. Big to big, and the Legends retake the lead.
Well, and your point about advanced stats as it relates to the Vipers, who of course are the Rockets' G League team, that's Daryl Morey's big push as the Houston GM. And they've used a lot of experimental concepts with the Vipers over the years and contended for championships almost every year now over the course of the last half decade.
Down low, Baldwin to Motley, and the big man can't finish. Vipers with a 1-point lead and the basketball. Three ball lined up. Victor can't hit, but a foul called on Warney, closing out too strong. So Craig Victor will go to the line to shoot 3 free throws.